Hey guys, how's it going? This is not the video I wanted to make, but unfortunately, friends that saw this video and this title and this thumbnail messaged me, and well, I couldn't pass it up, unfortunately, for multiple reasons, not just because it's this guy, okay? I don't know. I just expect more out of people. I'll give you an example. So unfortunately, there was a swatting incident and someone died, okay? Bear with me. I've been at work overnight for 8 hours, physical labor, and I'm making this video. And what time is it, sweetie?
9:30.
And it's 9:30, okay? And I've been getting this together for about an hour and a half, okay? So I'm a little tired. But unfortunately, there was a swatting incident, and somebody's life was taken. An innocent person's life was taken in regards to video games. And I'm looking through YouTube, and of course, there's video game channels that love their regurgitated clickbait video game drama, right? And this is fantastic to use. Video gamers, Call of Duty, swatting incident, someone dies, right? And a lot of these videos don't tell you very much, or they all tell you the exact same thing. They're all regurgitating the same talking points, or they're all jumping the gun before there's any information, okay? So for instance, I went to one video, and the guy used it to just go, this is gonna stereotype gamers. This is gonna make us look all like a bunch of fucking idiots, you know? And then he proceeds to stereotype the people that committed this atrocity and say it was a bunch of punk kid nerds. When come to find out, that's not the case, really, huh? So, yeah. So I just found it interesting that I would come across different videos, and they didn't give you very much. They just gave you the exact same talking points. Gamers swatted, someone died, okay? And so I found this video, and right off the bat, the title and the thumbnail irritated me, okay? So we're going to go through that as creatively and hopefully funny as I can, because, you know, there is a tragic situation, but hopefully people can understand I'm trying to also make some good talking points, and this is my opinion on this video, okay? Since everybody can have opinions on YouTube, I'd like to have mine. So we have this guy, Rich, from Review Tech USA, who decides to make a video on this, and it's called I Predicted This Day Would Come, and it's here. Let's discuss it. So let's discuss it, Rich, because me and my friends predicted that you couldn't pass this up. We also predicted that you would say that your audience told you they wanted you to make this. But good for you. You made it 18 minutes long. You have an advertisement in front of it. You have 3 advertisements during it. So great job, okay? So he explains that he's sick for about 50 seconds, so you can understand why there's jump cuts. But 56 seconds in, Rich, he said he knew someone was going to get killed over swatting. 56 seconds in. Great job, Rich. Great job. Great job. Are you a French apothecary or apothe or however the hell you say it? Is that what you are? Good job. Good job, Rich. 56 seconds in, you knew somebody was gonna die. Somebody was gonna get killed by cops. Well, there's a fucking surprise. What are you, Nostradamus? Okay, so 18-minute video, swatting explanation. Another minute 51 in, he is unfortunately tooting his own horn about somebody dying again. He knew somebody was gonna die, okay? He says the guy should be convicted of murder. Hell, why not, okay? Basic breakdown of everything we know, most of us already know, gives us a swatting story, thank God. 4 minutes into that story filler, and now he plays the 911 call, which is about 5 minutes, okay? Here's my problem, Rich. Is it necessary to use the picture of the guy that died, okay? No less, when probably none of your ad revenue, let's be honest, Rich, is going to the guy that died. And you used his picture in the middle of the video too. Great job. It just seems a little tasteless to me. You can have the story, you can tell the story without showing the guy's picture. Okay? You want to show the punk's picture? Go right ahead. But there is somebody that died here. Okay? Says he can make a whole nother video about the police. No, Rich. Now is the time to make the video about the police. Because you're not going to go back and retread on this subject matter, guy. You're just not. You're not. Your audience isn't going to give a shit at that point. Okay? So, hopefully you've engaged your audience. Now is the time to talk to your audience about what you wanted to say in regards to police. Take out all the crap. Take out all the filler. Cut the 911, cut some stuff out of the video if you have to that's unnecessary, like you repeating things in the 911 call, okay? Talks about Keemstar's video, blah, blah, blah. You could have cut that out and discussed something more important than Keemstar talking to the guy, okay? Basically, you repeat Tyler's call here. You tell Tyler, like he's watching, what a piece of shit he is. He's garbage, okay? That's a regular rinse and repeat for you, okay? So I get it. You did the same thing with Kevin Spacey, and you did the same thing with what's-her-face. But, alright. 13 minutes in, just replaying and retelling the story. So, there's a perfect opportunity for you to engage your audience with something more than, hey, there was a swatting, hey, this guy died, hey, he's a piece of shit, hey, he should get the book thrown at him, and hey, he should go to jail. But meanwhile, I'm going to turn that into 18 minutes because I'm going to retell the story and give you the audio, and that's what you get for 18 minutes. And that just doesn't engage my neurons. I guess that's why I don't watch you, but people send me your videos and go, hey, look at this, what do you think of that? And I break it down, and they go, that's kind of the same thing I thought about it. So, hey, just for instance, this is in your own comment section. Sorry, bro, the call didn't give me the chills because it was interrupted by an ad. Nice try. This one says 4 whole ads on someone's death. Nice one, Richie. And that's in your comment section. Go figure. Now he's still talking about Tyler, 14 minutes into the video. Talks about Tyler going to jail, blah, 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 blah. Of course, everybody thinks Tyler should go to jail. Rich says he appreciates the activity, da-da-da-da-da. Talking about the guy doesn't feel apathy, okay. People can die from swatting. Fantastic. But unfortunately, your title and the thumbnail and some of the things that you said in the video just threw me off a little. But before we get into the fun audio, guys, I'd just like to discuss some important bullet points, topical issues regarding this subject matter that I wish Rich and other YouTubers would have discussed in regards to this matter. I don't like discussing these things. I watch people hoping somebody would discuss this kind of stuff, and they don't. Swatting, somebody died, throw the book at him, somebody died. You know, somebody died, there was a swatting, throw the book at him. Oh, we knew this was going to happen, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so clearly there are multiple pieces to this tragic shooting. But to me, it seems like gaming YouTubers are focusing on swatting and regurgitating the same talking points and maybe even the same video and audio. Yes, the individual involved with fake distress call should be criminally held accountable. Of course, guys. And of course, the footage from the officer close to Finch would provide a better view, but those weren't released, okay? I just want you to know, guys, that disability plays a central role in a surprising number of police shootings, yet often remains overlooked, okay? The Rudderman Family Foundation found that up to half of the people killed by police in 2016 in the U.S. had disabilities, which is very alarming. You know, you have vets that have issues. You have people that are just living on the street and they're not mentally there. You have deaf people, you know, in their yards that get shot and just crazy stuff like that. So far in 2017, as of the end of October, unarmed blacks make up 30% of those that were unarmed and killed by police. Now, we don't need to get on black crime because that has nothing to do with the subject matter. We're talking about swatting. We're talking about cops that immediately came and killed an innocent unarmed civilian, okay, because we're in a police state at this point. However, according to the latest U.S. Census estimates, blacks make up only 13.3% of the population. Just to let you know, 6% of whites that were unarmed were shot, 11% were Hispanic, okay? So just things that I would like to see put in these kind of videos when this kind of tragedy, when we can talk about this, this is the perfect time to mention this in hopes that something can be done about it instead of rinse, wash, and repeat, swatting, hey, now somebody's been killed, they're bad, throw the book at them, let me talk some shit about them, right? We can address the issue with the police state in this country, even if it's just quickly, okay? So in 2016, 963 people were fatally shot by police in 2016. Fatal force shot and killed in 2017 was 976, so it actually rose, guys. Mental illness played a big role in a quarter of the incidences, of course, in 2017. What a great time to talk about better officer training to prevent excessive use of force. But no, not from your average regurgitating video game YouTuber. Let's just use this as clickbait and let's rinse, wash, and repeat. Hey, swatting, bad guy, dead, throw the book at him. He's a piece of shit. He's garbage, just like every other video people do. Okay? We have inadequate police training in this country. Why not bring this up? I'll tell you why. Some people probably don't bring this up, is because that's not good for clicks and views. And let's be honest, most gaming channels or people that started as a gaming channel want your clicks and views and don't want to get too serious in regards to that kind of subject matter, okay? 58 hours in was for firearm training. 58 hours, firearm training. 10 hours were devoted to communication skills, and that was from 300 law enforcement agencies. That's pretty fucking sad, okay? Once again, Rich, why use Andrew Finch in the thumbnail, man? That just seems very disrespectful to me because of your title of the video and because of what you put in the thumbnail, okay? The police owe the public a better explanation of shooting an unarmed man, plain and simple. And maybe that's what some of you video game regurgitating fucking YouTubers should talk about when somebody gets shot. Instead of video gamers swatting, someone died, somebody should throw the fucking book at these people. Maybe we should also bring this into the mix, okay? Andrew Finch shouldn't have died, but let's not focus on that. Let's just focus on swatting, right?
It's so funny. Look, I guess I appreciate some people's level of naivete.
I bet you do, Rich. I bet you do. And let's talk about that thumbnail, shall we? This is ridiculous. So, his thumbnail has the dead guy on it. Was that necessary? And it happens to say, it happened, ... Which is indicating, hey, look, guys, remember this? I told you this last year. It happened, ... Hey, I'm going to throw the dead guy up there for clicks. Now let's talk about the title of the video, which is really fantastic. I predicted this day would come, and it's here. Let's discuss it. Maybe you should have titled, I predicted this day would come, because you don't have to be a fucking rocket scientist to understand that cops are gonna fucking shoot us, okay? And it's here. Let's regurgitate it. Now, Rich makes a fantastic point here.
People out there that are evil and broken and psychologically disturbed. Okay? I implore you to go watch the interview of Tyler Barris being interviewed by Keemstar. And you could hear, he's gone. You could hear in the tone of his voice, he doesn't compute what happened. Keemstar even said, look, man, do you feel any empathy? Do you feel anything?
Speaking of that empathy, Rich, I predicted this day would come, and it's here. Let's discuss it. And of course, when you go to watch that video, people that predict things in the future, other videos come up, so I'm sure that's probably in your thumbnail. But if your title was like this, of course you were going to immediately get to this in less than a minute into the video.
To the story, unfortunately, and it's something I knew that was going to happen eventually.
You knew this was going to happen a minute in. Great job, Rich.
Finally, unfortunately, died.
You know what that reminds me of, guys? Donald Trump. Do you remember when Donald Trump tweeted a disgusting brag after the Orlando massacre 2 years ago? He tweeted, I appreciate the congrats for being right on radical Islamic terrorism. I don't want congrats. I want toughness and vigilance. We must be smart. But let's let Richie here toot his own horn over somebody's death.
And I always predicted, I said two things actually. I always predicted that eventually someone would lose their life due to swatting. Unfortunately.
Now, just to let you know, Donald Trump, when he tweeted that out, also put a similar message on his Facebook. While I greatly appreciate everybody congratulating me for being right on radical Islamic terrorism, I don't want congratulations. I want toughness and vigilance. We must finally be smart. That's not going to happen if we have people that can't see through shit like that and can't see through your shit, Donald.
And psychologically disturbed. Okay? I implore you to go watch the interview of Tyler Barris being interviewed by Keemstar. And you could hear, he's gone. You could hear in the tone of his voice, he doesn't compute what happened.
Rich, when you make a video today about Logan Paul, I hope you don't do your rinse and repeat where you tell everybody what a piece of shit he is because he uses a dead body as clickbait. Because that's exactly what you've done. You've put it in your thumbnail, you've had a fantastic title, and you flashed it in the middle of your video. Keep that in mind. Sorry, guys. I just expect more from people. And so when I watch things on YouTube, I gotta be honest. I hate the rinse and repeat dramatic stupidity of recycling the same bullshit throughout the gaming community and adding, half-ass opinion. I expect more out of people. Take care, guys.